Good morning, students of 8th standard. Today we will do history and the lesson number is 6. Name of the lesson, Beginning of Freedom Movement. In this lesson, we are going to study about the centralization of administration during the British rule, economic exploitation, then Western education, then study of ancient Indian history, then we have the contribution of the newspapers. Then if you go to the next page, you can see in the next page the topic is establishment of Indian National Congress, objective of the Indian National Congress, then moderate phases, then we have extremist phase, then on the next page we have the partition of Bengal, anti-partition movement, 4 points program of Indian National Congress, and the different type of the newspapers. At that time the newspapers were giving information regarding the situation of the country and the state. Okay, now if you are having the textbook, you can open to page number 25. I have already given you the question answers of lesson number 5. You please write it in your notebook and study that for the examination. Now the introduction part I am going to tell you. Now English education made mixed effect on the Indian system. Now, the seed of nationalism were sown by the reforms of newly educated society. They means the British or the English people. They launched reforms movement in social, political, religious, economic and the cultural field. The various movements in different parts of the country created the need of a political organization at all India level having common goal. Now the first topic, that is centralization of administration. The uniform politics or the uniform policies and equality before law brought unity in the nation. The development of means of transport and communication like roads and railways brought people in different provisions together. With increase in contact with each other, the feeling of nationalism grew. There was increase in communication. For that, the spirit of oneness and the spirit for getting freedom grew among the people. Now, the economic exploitation. What do you mean by exploitation? Exploitation means taking much work from the people and paying them less wages or paying them less money. The economic exploitation of India through the imperialistic policy led to the drain of the Indian wealth to England. That means the British people, they used to collect all the land revenues, money, and they used to take it to the England. Compulsion to grow cash crop. That means the British used to tell the farmers to grow cash crops. Land taxes and reckoning, and the Indian people always faced famines, which led to a miserable life. With the decline of traditional industries, there was increase in unemployment. Working classes were exploited by the capitalists. The middle class people suffered due to various new taxes. This led to the discontent in the country. Then Western education. Now, Western education spread the modern value such as liberty, equality, democracy and nationalist among Indians. The Indian inculcate the principles of rationalism, scientific attitude, humanity and nationalism. They realize that they can carry out work of the country by following these principles. They developed the confidence that efficient governance based on this value can lead to progress the country. English language proved to be a new medium for not only communication but also binding factors for the whole country. Then we have the next topic, that is the study of ancient history. The study of ancient history. Okay. Then the Asiatic Society was established in Bengal to study ancient history, culture by the British. The manuscript means the written materials. The manuscript in Sanskrit, Persian and many other languages were examined and research was published. Dr. Bhau Dadaji Lad, Dr. R. G. Bhandarkar undertook to study the ancient Indian history and culture. The realism that India had a rich ancient heritage arose the feeling of national pride. The Bhandarkar Oriental Research Institute is working in Pune for the last 100 years. Now, contribution of newspaper. Newspapers and periodical in English and vernacular languages. Vernacular languages means many languages. Created political and social awakening. Newspapers like the Darpan, okay, the Prabhakar, Hindu, etc. criticized the policy of the government. Now, some of the newspapers' name I will tell you. Now, the newspapers, what was the function of the newspapers? I'll tell you in the next video.